I don't know about you, but I consider, I write stories and in literary fiction, and some of them have kind of relationship stories about relationships between you know basically challenges, stories, and people challenges that people face in their relationships and whatnot. Whether it's life challenges or just something to do with something in particular to do with relationships. But anyway, I write in my literary fiction story. I write about a couple that's involved in a relationship. So it's very unusual for me to think of, love and romance as being sort of, like not a part of life. It's like it is a part of life. But it seems like in the world today, I mean, people seem so cynical, so like, detached from life, so like dead, like flat, when you're out in public and whatnot, that, it just seems like romance in love these days just seems like the most ridiculous thing in some ways. Like it's just not a part of life these days. It just seems like people exist to just work and go about their lives and just basically exist. Just do the same routine over and over again. Meet with the same people, meet with the friends. Generally speaking, friends of the same sex. Whether it's men or women, and it seems like there's just a lot of people that are like alone today, and they just accept that, that they're alone. They're going to be always, maybe they want to be alone, something like that. But it's just like love and romance and just seems like the most ridiculous thing. Like it's just not a part of life today. Like it's something sort of rare and like it's just incompatible, with life today. It's in a lot of ways just the way society is and the way it makes you feel, and social interaction makes you feel. It just feels like it's something like that doesn't fit. It's just like ridiculous or something. And if you try to talk about it, if you try to talk to a girl, in a romantic way or something like that or whatever, it just seems like it's just doesn't fit. Maybe in some countries, in some ways, but not. But it seems like in a lot of places, it's just like doesn't fit. It's just not part of the frame. It's part of the scope. It's not part of the way the aura, the setting or whatever. I don't know. I mean, how do other people feel about that? It just seems so ridiculous to me.